Hey everybody, it's Brenda with Queen Bee RV.
Dana with Empower RV.
And welcome to number 2. It's the final episode of 52 Ways to Empower Women RVers. Girl, we made it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's been a really short year and a really long year. I'll tell you how this all came about. Dana and I are certified RV inspectors, and she's a certified technician. I'm a registered, and we knew each other in that world, but we got this idea somewhere along the lines of late 2021. A cockamamie idea that somebody thought up and said, we're going to do some type of, let's empower women with some technical knowledge or safety knowledge or something. Let's do one tip a week for the entire year. We'll just provide content for women RVers. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I knew that we were going to do it. I mean, I knew that when we were talking about it, we were gung-ho and excited.
Yes.
And knew we were going to do it, but I don't think we had any idea what that was going to entail because you live in Oklahoma.
Yes.
I live in Texas. We only see each other a handful of times a year. So I know we weren't always one video a week. We were sometimes one video every 2 weeks, and then we would catch back up.
Right.
But
cram a whole bunch into 1 week.
But we were committed.
We did it. And we, oh my gosh, and we're wrapping up here at our favorite facility where we met and where we got our training, and they've been so gracious to us this year. So I will tell you, I did not know what it would mean to create that much content, and just thinking up the ideas. We got all sorts of great ideas from the women that were attending our workshops, and they would ask questions, and then we would see crazy things while we're out there at some of our camping events. And so that would inspire us. So we still have a lot more in store, and that really does get exciting thinking about what we can do for you guys. But I will tell you, neither of us were on camera stars before we started this. And oh my gosh, the boo-boos.
Blooper reels, if we could put the blooper reel out there.
And we might do that.
We might do that.
We might have our videographer friends
we might have to remove a few things.
Exactly. There might have been some inappropriate language. Sometimes we had to do them so many times, but we learned a lot about audiovisual, and then just being, we think, relatable to women that are out there. And hopefully you guys were inspired knowing that if these two can do it, that you can do it too. We started, you know, from scratch.
And I think it's important to note that even though, I mean, we are still using an iPhone and a gimbal, and that's the extent of our videography equipment. Oh, we do have our lavaliers, but that's it. I mean, so
important microphones.
If we can do this with just a handful of, you know, audiovisual equipment, that if you have something you want to share in the RV industry and you know, you think it would inspire particularly women, that's who our focus is, but if you think it's inspirational, I would encourage you to get out and try it. We're not perfect. We don't produce like fantastic video quality, but I think you get better the more you do it, and I think that what we have to offer has been very valuable.
It used to take about 10 to 15 takes, and then now we can do it maybe 1, maybe 2. So, and we don't mind when we flub up our words just a little bit. We were trying to be so perfect at the beginning. Well, I will tell you, we wanted to thank National RV Training Academy. We did. This is a great place for she and I to meet up because it's kind of in between the places where we live, and then also one of us was usually here working or taking classes. So we ended up being able to cross paths here and then at some other campouts and whatnot. But we really want to thank our friends from NRVTA, and they did those 10 episodes this summer on their YouTube channel. So make sure that you subscribe to theirs as well. And you guys, speaking of, we need to up our subscriber base. So be sure to share anything that you like with your friends and ask them to subscribe as well. So what do we got in store?
Oh my goodness. So we just finished the solar class. So if you've watched all the videos, you saw our solar install that we did just this last week. And so one of the classes that we wanted to really focus on and to develop content for was a solar class for one of our 52U events to talk about boondocking and just basic solar needs, how you figure out what you need, how you come up with a plan on where to put it, basically what you might even, what your rig can handle also. But so
what about our new series after this one?
Oh, it's a good one. So we have, it was Brenda's idea, and I love this one. It's what could go wrong and how to make it right.
Right, because we see lots of scary things out there.
Lots of scary things that are easily fixed. You know, if you're paying attention and you know what's going on with your camper, I mean, everybody's going to have something that goes wrong. It's just part of the lifestyle. But there are easy fixes, quick fixes, things that you can do right then and there before you need to get to a tech.
It might be simple troubleshooting, or it might be we'll tell you when you need to call a professional or take it into the dealership or the shop. So, okay, where are we going to be? How can they find out where we're going to be?
So if you want to go to my website, it's empowerrvservices.com, and right in the middle of the toolbar up at the top, it says 52U Education. You can click on that, scroll down a little bit. It's an explanation of what we actually do with the classes that we teach, some pictures, some testimonials, things like that. But if you scroll down about halfway down the page, there's going to be a calendar of events. The big calendar is my personal calendar, but just below that, it has upcoming events, and it'll list any upcoming event that we have scheduled or are planning to schedule throughout the year. And you can click on that date, and it'll give you more information. And I actually have hyperlinked information there, so if there's hyperlinks, you can click on that. We're planning to do our event tickets through Eventbrite, so make things a little bit easier. But that's where you can find an easy way to find our upcoming locations. Obviously, if you follow us on social media, we'll be posting those dates as we come up with them. And if you want to know, if you want an event near you, and you don't see it listed on the website or on the Facebook page, you can always comment on these videos. You can send us a private message, however you want to do it, and we'll see what we can do about bringing 52U to your area.
And we're going north, south, east, and west. We're going everywhere. So we've done a lot in Texas just because
it's just
of
easy.
This, and it's easy for the two of us. But we're on our way to California. We're on our way to the Northeast. We'll be in the desert area, maybe Florida coming up. So we've got some ideas. We've got a lot of friends that have been asking us to come to their neck of the woods, and we'll get it planned if you guys invite us to your area and help us find a cool facility where we can hold the classes.
And of course, like Brenda said, thank you to the National RV Training Academy. She has a very personal relationship with them as she works here. I have been a student here, but I just cannot say enough about this community of people, this business in particular. I just love every one of them as part of this group.
They just cheer us on.
Oh my gosh, they're like, use
our
stuff, stay as long as you want. I mean, it just gives me goosebumps, and I just want to give a heartfelt thank you to those National RV Training Academy staff and owners and everybody who's been just our cheerleaders from day one. And we've stayed after class, and they've been like, are you going to do videos? Yes, we are. What do you need? I mean, it's just been the most incredible experience. So if you want to know more than what we can offer you through our videos, check out their website and see one class at a time, even if you just do one at a time. The information that you can learn here is just invaluable, and just fundamentals alone for RV owners if you just come for the week. Yeah, and maybe if you do that, we'll meet you here.
Exactly, we would do that. Well, you guys, thanks so much for following us all year. We are so proud of ourselves, and we could not have done it without you. Again, please subscribe, and then stick around to see what we've got cooking next year. Girl, I am so excited.
I know, I'm so proud
So
of
thank you guys. We'll see you on another episode next year.